Fuck them. Oh, God's sake. Look at this fucking professional shit. I'll comment to that. It's fine.
You haven't got like a wireless mouse for that?
I was going to buy one when I was out. This is on, by the way.
In fact, you've got a fucking mouse like on your PC in the other room that you could just plug into that and just have there.
I don't think it quite... I think I thought about this. I think it'll reach on the here. I don't need to do it again. It's fine. Oh, look, see, do you know what it was, Alec? Because I'm ashamed about this little bit of belly. And I thought, you're...
Let's just sit like this.
Yeah, but...
Let's just sit like this, then.
Yeah. You're a fat guy, right? And you're branded as a fat guy, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought, how big is he? Will he fit next to me? And also, will he make me look better? And I think, I don't know,
you're a lot thinner than you look on.
I've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah,
I've lost like 20 pounds.
You're nowhere as big as I thought you were.
I've lost 10 kilos.
And while I am a big, massive fat bastard, I also carry it like really well.
Yeah. You've got the frame.
Well, I'm not just like all belly or like.
Well, I was a skinny guy. I was a skinny kid.
Yeah.
I never had any fat. And then all of a sudden, I got fat, and then COVID happened, and then I got tits.
Oh God, is that
it's Husky Boyo over there?
I hate that guy.
I might need to move that mouse out of the way. I might go and get the mouse in a minute.
Might be,
There's nothing little about those bellies. Listen, we actually eat food, not just 37 beers over a day. I know we said that mic's quiet earlier, but I tested it and it seemed fine. So I think there's something wrong with you people. Let's move this for him. How are you? It is difficult being an alcoholic.
I like it. What are you doing? I like it. I like it. Don't fucking mess that up. I'm good.
Cheers to you, Brett. What are you drinking? Miller Lite, is it today? We're on Brewdogs, and we've got Brewdog is a nice little brewery. I believe they're British, aren't they? Scottish, and they do a nice range.
Yeah, they also like bully their staff and are really horrible to all their staff.
Amen. And I'm going to buy one of these from Amazon tomorrow. So let's have everyone that pisses in bottles providing me with things because it's only fair.
Mm-hmm. I should probably do the thing with this, shouldn't I? Like, tweet it and stuff.
Real men. Oh yeah, I didn't even tag you. I don't like tagging people unnecessarily as well.
You know, next to you, so I think it's technically okay to tag a person who's on the podcast with.
That is fine.
Unless you're a bit of a fucking moron.
I'll do one of these as well. Drinking good stuff. Local craft brew. What brewery is that? The one we were going to go to? It began with a J. Brett. I know you can't answer me back, but I just felt really lonely for a second, Brett. Brett, are you there? Oh, I'm trying to now. Yeah, I don't fucking know. No, I'll tag you.
Who we got? Kelly. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Kelly's always there when she should be working. She's watching podcasts.
Kelly, send nudes.
Jackalope. Yeah, is that the one you got? Yeah, that's when we tried to go at 9 a.m. before they opened.
I'm at some point going to arrange a threesome with Kelly and Christina.
Oh, yeah, they'll do it.
And with some snakes involved as well.
They'll do it. They are mentally deranged women who will do it.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out at some point.
You got to play the Dust Till Dawn soundtrack and have the snake slithering around.
I can be what's her name? Tits.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah, I can be Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
And dance with a snake around me and suck on someone's foot.
Yeah, when I had to piss so badly, that's absolutely right. We drove around Nashville at 9 a.m. and Brett was surprised that all the bars weren't open yet.
Yeah.
And I needed to piss for an hour. You're ordering pizza. What pizza are you getting, Kelly? What's going on? What are you shoving in your face?
We're about to go and get pizza, right?
We're going to get a pizza right after this.
Yeah, we're going to do this and then go get pizza and drink and then go and find somebody who looks like they do drugs and get a phone number.
I never know how honest people want to be, but yeah, we're going to do some drugs later. We want to find something.
Well, I mean, we're going to try and do some drugs later.
Someone in Manchester has got. We're opposite the old Hacienda.
I mean, there's definitely the problem is that
we got to find them.
Are a little bit sketchy about random Southerners turning up and saying, "Give me the."
Yeah, but you do the talking because you're Northerner, and also we don't look like undercover police.
Where are you anyway?
I'm from just outside London, whatever that is, but in the countryside, the posh area.
You've not got the aggressive London accent.
But I grew up. This is my accent growing up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it changed over time because
Saturday.
Yeah,
okay.
And my brother still talks like that, but I had to use big words for the rest of the world.
Basically, you're not from the square mile.
No, I'm from the Shire. I'm from Buckinghamshire, which sounds posh, but I'm from the shit part of town.
Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, I need to show people my ridges on the back of my neck.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Look, I had my haircut today, and
that works.
It exposes my man flaps on the back of my head.
Get that in there.
Really weird, but you can proper finger them.
And my head looks like a cockroach. Look.
Yeah, he's got a cockroach on his head. That's the first thing I said when I saw him. He didn't
well, I don't
seem
normally.
happy about it.
Well, no, I'm okay with it. I don't kneel down next to men normally when I meet them, but I had to today. Well, sometimes. Free breadsticks for your birthday. They only give you free breadsticks. Why don't they give you a free slice? Those fucks.
I'm podcasting with a person.
Kelly, I know when you're in town, you're in a small town, but why don't you just say it's your birthday every day, everywhere you go all the time, and see what you can get? It doesn't. You do run out of options in a small town, but in Manchester, if I was a girl, I could go into any restaurant and just say, "Hi, I am. It's my birthday. I've got cancer."
Here are my breasts.
Yeah, I've got cancer. Not that I'm saying it's easy for women, but some things
everything's easy for women.
Yeah, well, that's true. I just don't, it is easy. If I was a 6 with a pair of tits, I would be shoving those chair legs up my fanny and getting 10 grand a month.
Yeah, I mean, women just get the best of everything, really. I mean, childbirth looks like fun. Like getting harassed by men seems interesting.
It does, like everywhere they go.
Yeah,
like just getting off a train.
Having things explained, like people that I'm really stupid and people don't explain things to me properly. Women get things over explained to them all the time. I mean, that's handy.
But it is handy because you never know. Well, unless the person explaining doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if they're a man, they probably know better anyway.
Admittedly, yes.
I'm here to ruin his podcast.
No, are you joking? I've got to go back and delete all the episodes ever, especially the old stuff when it was called Refreshingly Non-Epstein, named after international sex trafficker working for the CIA, Jeffrey Epstein, because it said all kinds of stuff on there.
Now?
Refreshingly Non-Epstein.
No, what's it called now?
Oh, The Last Rites.
The Last Rites. Yeah. Why did you call it that?
I'll tell you why. Because one, I didn't want to continue to name my channel after an international sex trafficker that works for the CIA. Secondly, I thought I had a comedy night years ago called The Last Rites, and I thought, well, I'll keep it the same. And then when I run the new one, it's going to be called The Last Rites, so it's all going to be the same.
Right. Okay.
The same thing. Yeah. Okay. And I only named it originally because I needed a name in 5 minutes.
I regret asking. It was a boring story.
It was really boring. Yeah. Let's talk about women again. God, they're dumb. Hey, old grumpy mama, how you doing? All the way in Canada over there.
One of those, is she?
She's a Canadian. She's on an army base in Canada, I think.
Really? What? Just there pleasuring the troops?
Yeah, basically. And the other, I don't know if you've seen Divinely Cursed around. That's her son. He's in the Canadian army.
Right, Canadian army. Isn't that like a?
I know. We've got to show it some respect. We've got to go. Yeah, okay. Do you have a helmet? Really fucking, of course, Jim.
Real Canadian mounted apologizers.
Yeah.
Just riding moose around, just apologizing to everybody. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're sorry.
I'm not even drunk enough to make these sort of offensive remarks, but you know what, Jim? I hope you're doing well.
I don't need to be.
Yeah, but it's funny. I didn't care. It's just, let's entertain ourselves. But I'm forcing Hack to do this. I went and got all this equipment today. It doesn't belong to me just for this, actually, because I'm so nice and weird.
You're so nice.
I'm so nice.
It's always the people that tell you they're nice.
Yeah, he's already shit in my toilet.
I did. I just went for a big shit. It was a really good one, actually. It all came out in one piece and didn't cut me.
Some people get crazy about that, but I've needed to shit so often in my life. I'm always shitting in other people's toilet. I'm always like, can I just use the bathroom? And what I mean is I'm going to go and drone strike this fucking thing.
Oh, it's the fucking old man with the shiny head.
Matt Napo, they're forcing you to day drink again with dementia as well.
Dementia?
Of course, yes. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of him. They are forcing me to day drink again, stopping in to scream help. We're not plugged into the PA system. Once Napo did a gig in Long Island, plugged me and Jamie into the PA system while he was setting up, and then I started screaming about dead-eyed cunts.
I want to go on Napo's show now that you've been and met him in real life, so that he can tell me what he actually thinks about you.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, you can ask.
How he's actually met you in person.
Yeah.
Have you met him before?
No.
Okay.
It was the first time.
Yeah, so we can just talk shit about you. That'd be fun.
I'm happy with that. I'm very cool at the Carl episode. I'm more than happy with that. What's the worst thing about me that you found out in person, Napo?
Oh, I thought you were asking me that. I already had a list.
No, we'll do that at the end of the night. Okay. Who are forcing you to day drink? Us or the people you're working for? Because now he does the food. He's doing a food show.
You do the thing where you make the comment show up at the bottom of the thing.
I got to click it.
You got to click it.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't you click it?
Because the laptop's over there.
Because the laptop's over there, and you don't.
Do you know what?
Wireless mouse.
Do you know what? I'm going to log in.
Interesting.
I'm going to log into my phone, and I can do it from my phone. I think. Fuck's sake.
Hack's mic could use more gain.
No, we've listen. I tested it earlier. It's turned up higher.
I mean, what about if I just put it like that?
Yeah, maybe that's better.
That help? If
maybe that's better.
Mic?
But I think that mic is lower than this one. You can, yeah, it's not mine. I think that's just out the box. That one, that's new.
Oh, sorry.
He brought it especially for me. Yeah. Where do I find this fucking link here?
Here's the thing for everybody listening. I haven't got around to thinking about or even getting close to recording a show for this week yet.
Yeah.
So what I need is an idea of something funny that I can make quickly and do tomorrow afternoon after I get back home from here with a hangover. So if anyone's got any ideas, that would be great because I have no idea.
I think it should probably be an easy one, like an easy, not like a 5 hour.
No, it needs to be like something that I can just knock together quickly, but like it still needs to be vaguely interesting.
Burger?
I've done burgers like 5 times. I mean, they get really good views because people love meat, but
they do love a burger.
Taste that. It tastes like lemons and limes. It's delicious.
What is it?
This is vape. But it's one of the new crisps.
Is there a button on it?
No, just suck it. Tastes really nice though.
Shit. There we go. That's me done. I won't be able to move my arms later. Like in New York, when these fucks gave me 4 times as milligrammage as I asked for, and I couldn't move my arms, and I could have been bummed.
You're such a pussy.
I got to get back. I want to train myself on edibles. That's the plan.
I mean, to be fair, when I first bought these, like the little vape thing that I showed you, the little weed vape, like, I would take one tiny little fucking taste of it, and that would do me for the night. And now I can just sit, hammering it. So it doesn't take long to.
I'm coming up on 2 fucking things. This is going to cause the worst feedback in the world.
Get rid of that.
There we go. No. But with this, I can now bring comments out.
Oh, there you go.
Why does this give me 2 lots of volume? Okay, I'm getting some weird feedback here, but whatever.
Turn the sound off on your phone. It's easy.
It's very a bit close. Yeah.
First day doing this.
No, but this volume isn't turning down. Is what I'm saying.
So do the tweet. Okay.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, this volume on my phone isn't turning down. I'm semi-retarded at this point.
Just close it off. We don't care about how.
Okay, we don't care about comments. We will read them. But this is too much. Yeah. I tested them earlier. Edibles ruined you. You can't get high. Take or smoke.
I've got a friend who.
Yeah, but he said he
smokes weed, and he smokes weed every day. He has done since he was about like 15. And edibles just don't touch him. He can literally just eat edibles, and nothing happens to him whatsoever.
He said this, and twice he's been high for 3 days because he took too many edibles. That's absolute bullshit. You just you're building a tolerance with it. You're metabolizing it. You're learning it.
Boof them. Stick them up the old fucking parcel shelf. Eat
2,000 milligrams of fucking lemon drops, whatever shit you get in the dispensary over there, and see how you feel. I see you for 2 days.
Pillow looks like my friend's dog.
None of this is mine. None of this stuff is mine.
He's got a really nice flat here that isn't his.
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Just awarded to me.
Well, literally in the middle of Manchester. And there was somewhere to park, which I was really excited about.
There is, but someone might put an angry note on it later.
I can deal with angry notes.
Me too. I don't care. I had a table over that, and if you're installed,
no one's going to look at me and question whether I'm good friend or not.
And once you've had these 2, you can't move it anyway because it'd be illegal. So we're just abiding the law at this point.
So where's your big notepad full of talking points and shit then for this?
Here's the talking points. I spent all day rushing around, not doing what I should have done. Just about got in when you got here, and then here we are. That's my talking points. So we're gonna, we've already dealt with women. We told them that they need to listen, and we told Mappy we should be a team. All right. So I think
we kind of are a team, but only one that we're really good at holding down women.
Yeah, I think Matt Nappo is his old penis out right now. His old wrinkly.
Oh, do you think he is?
The old Long Island goose. The old Long Island gooseneck is out.
He's got his big old little chubby circumcised penis out, and he's whacking it around while he's watching. Can we give him some look at that?
Steve's dabbing and getting high, but there we go. Yeah, I've already had this out. Look, a bit of this. Oh. Fuck it. None of it matters, does it? It doesn't matter.
I swear to God, man, I spent like such a long portion of my life being the guy who kept his t-shirt on at the beach, or would wear his t-shirt, wouldn't take his shirt off during sex, until I got to about 30 and then realized nobody gives a fuck.
I know that Big J Okerson still won't take his t-shirt off for sex.
Who won't?
Big J Okerson.
Well, I don't care anymore now. I don't
care about that because it is what it is. But taking my shirt off on the Brazilian beach, it was just, I was this big white thing that had gone red in a day.
Well, it means you stand out.
I did stand out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's got to be someone out there who likes it.
I will have the confidence.
Did you fuck a Brazilian? Well, you're out there. Not for money.
No, I've not. I'm fine. I'm learning the language. They like that.
Yeah, but that's not an answer, though, is it?
I have in the past on many of the 6 trips that I've been there, inserted my penis into Brazilian vagina. So thank you
for not paying for it.
Not paying for it. No, they like it. They like English people.
A genetic female.
A genetic female. They like that's not a hooker with all the teeth.
Genetic female.
They bloody love it. You should go. You should go.
Okay.
I'll take it because especially if you learn some words, some words.
And that's not to say that being a non-genetic female is an issue. It's just that.
Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't even get that. Yeah. No, it went straight over my head.
Yeah. It's fine. None of the gender specials are probably listening right now. We're probably all right.
If I'd have done, I would have killed her. Let's see. But if I'd have done, I would have killed her.
Big J. I don't know Big J.
Big J Okerson. He's a Legion of Skanks. He's a New York comic. He's quite. You might recognise him if you see him. He looks a bit like you, but he's 50.
I know Legion of Skanks. I know the guy who's fucking like. Do you know Nick Mullen?
Yes.
I actually know Nick Mullen.
Oh, nice.
Like I've fucking got high on his sofa before, and
he's funny as fuck.
Him and fucking. Jesus Christ, what was his name? Okay, I think I've seen him before.
It's pretty funny.
Well, anyway, all of my Austin friends knew him and were mates with him back like 10 years ago when I was in Austin.
Yeah.
And he was like the funniest person that I've ever met.
His podcast was the funniest thing.
Also the biggest dickhead anyone I've ever met as well.
Well, most comedians
out that he's now like a millionaire because he's fucking
just from the podcast. I think. But I think he's cancelled. He's given up the podcast. He's like, I don't want to do it now. He's putting
the sort of person
at the height of its power, and his co-hosts were like, please don't.
He's the sort of person who would get to the point where he's making crazy money and then just quit to be a dick.
Well, I think he's leaning more into. He's posting a lot more stand-up clips now, so I think he's trying to do more of that. But on that Come Town thing was one of the funniest fucking podcasts I've heard.
Oh, I hated it.
Did you not like it?
I couldn't tolerate it. I couldn't handle it. I listened to the last podcast on the left, you see.
He also did Bastard Radio with Tim Dillon and Luis Gomez, which was also good. But yeah, no, it is. There we go. If Nick Mullen's out there, shout out. Plead guilty to having your penis up, Napo. I bet it's one of those thick Italian sausages. I know all Italians in America are fake Italians because none of them are Italian or Irish.
Mozzarella.
But I bet he's got a big, thick, short, but thick brown, like dark brown Sicilian.
Like racist Italian spaghetti.
I just don't want to do the Dennis Hopper speech from True Romance, but he's got a big schlong.
They just make up words, though. They're just like the fucking American Italian people, just like make up fucking words.
Gabagool.
Yeah, that's not a word. They like take an Italian word, take an English word, put them together, and make a word that's nothing like either of them. And then it's like, that's what we call it.
A good friend of mine married a very sensible medical doctor, Italian woman. She's funny as fuck. She's funny, but she's very sensible, classy and all that, from rich family. I wanted to turn up to their wedding dressed as an Italian American, like with a thick chain and shell suit. Does your mother too made the tomato sauce? Hey, Johnny 2 times. But I didn't do it. But it is.
Would have been awful.
Yeah, it would have been awful. It would have been funny for 5 minutes. 2 people would have laughed, and the rest of them would have hated me.
The 3 times in my life that I've done blackface, it was.
I'll show you some pictures later.
Oh man, I had to go through it. As soon as I hit about 400 subscribers on YouTube, I had to go back through my Facebook and spend.
There's pictures of me on Facebook, not of that. But
I literally spent an entire day going back through Facebook, deleting all of the pictures of me that would get me cancelled.
I, however, have a defense because I was a child dressed as a.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that does it.
An idiot would still go after you.
I was like 18. So I was like 18, 21, about 23. And all 3 instances were me full on boot polish blackface like fake dreadlocks, like just being because I was like an edgelordy kid.
Yeah,
I was a very, very edgelordy kid.
Yeah, me too.
I was basically an incel, effectively.
Well, I was, but still with girlfriends though. So,
yeah, I didn't hate women, but I had most of the traits of an incel without being an incel.
But I've had something my whole life, and I think it helps with stand-up podcast now, like kind of an outlet. But it's some kind of Tourette's or something where often I just have to say something if I think it. I'm getting way better at just stopping and just going no. Just stopping that now.
The decision that I made, which was like in my late 20s, was that like making one person really upset to make 3 people laugh isn't something that I want to do anymore.
Okay.
And that's what I spent a lot of my time doing when I was younger, is like completely ruining one person to make everybody else laugh.
In pubs, when I was younger, I used to say some horrendous stuff to people.
I once got dumped by a girl because I jokingly said that her vagina smelt like a baby's coffin. And
that's funny though.
It was in the moment people laughed, but then it turned out before she went out with me, she just had a miscarriage.
Oh yeah, so, it actually is a baby's coffin. So
it was actually a baby's coffin, and she dumped me and never spoke to me. She was one of the hottest girls that I've ever.
Jesus Christ!
Well. But she I think she liked the fact that I was liked and that I was quite sort of well known, and popular. But didn't really know me very well.
Yeah, she's a shallow bitch.
And then she found out who I actually was, and.
She sounds shallow. You're better off without.
I'm like the opposite of shallow.
The fact that do you know what? The fact that she had a baby's coffin doesn't really upset me that much.
I mean, fucking miscarriages happen. But I think it was quite fresh.
Yeah, but was it because she had 9 lines of coke or something?
No,
I'm just trying to attack this poor innocent lady.
She was poor. She was completely.
God damn it! Derek. Sorry, all women. She
ended up marrying a pig farmer, I think.
Oh.
Which, good money.
Yeah.
For murdering poor defenseless piggies.
And you get to shoot like ramblers every 10 years or something on your land. Go for a court case in the back though, and just try and claim they're just on your land and they shouldn't be.
Yeah. God, that was a while ago.
It was. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
20 years ago. Yeah, he ended up.
Tony. So he had a great. Yeah, I think he did. He had a great character. He looked like a great character.
Yeah. Well, my dad was brought up on a farm. Like my dad and my granddad both. My granddad was a combine harvester driver.
That is amazing.
We got brought up on a farm, and one of my dad's stories that he told me was that basically, like, I told him instantly after he told me the story, please, Dad, never tell this story to anyone ever again. But that basically they had too many cats on the farm because they were breeding out of control. So him and his dad just went out with an air rifle and basically killed like 30 cats on the farm. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's not a thing you can tell people these days. I'm like, cats are little meowy friends.
I'll tell you a story about my Brazilian friend. He's a nice guy. He's a medical researcher in Brazil. He grew up on a farm as well. And in Brazil, though, if you find some kittens, if you live in the countryside in Brazil, what are you going to do? Are you going to call a vet that lives 6 hours away?
Sack in the river, yeah.
Well, what he threw them at a wall. One after the other, and I remember him telling this story, and we were with some girls in Brazil as well, and their faces.
Like somebody trying to make a trick shot on YouTube.
Yeah, and he said a couple of them he had to throw a couple of times, because they're still kind of twitching. But the faces of the girls that we were with were just like, "How could you do?" It's like, well, what? Yeah. I understood the practicality. So what do you do? I know Brazil; they're very relaxed. You could call a vet, and they'll be like, "Yeah,
it's because they've all got fucking toxoplasmosis, isn't it?
Yeah,
whatever it's called. Is it called that?
Yes, the disease of cats, the cat lady,
the cat thing.
Science
makes them all like apparently. So this toxoplasmosis thing it's like a parasite that gets in your brain, and it makes you more promiscuous because then that transfers it to other people. So it's almost like a mini version of that mushroom that makes you fucking climb trees and spores grow out your head. That happens to ants, but it's kind of like
so it makes people promiscuous.
More promiscuous, yeah. It gets rid of your threat assessment. It makes you less likely to be able to sort of identify danger, and by that sort of also makes you a bit more of a whore.
Make bad decisions. Yeah.
So basically, everyone in Brazil is a whore because they've got cat shit fucking parasites in their brain.
Unbelievable. Well, yeah. I mean, Brazil's a weird country because it's actually
I'm a doctor.
It does sound like science. Brazil's a weird country because it's a very Catholic country. They're very conservative as people. Like you shouldn't, but then they're always got their tits. They're always just in there.
I mean, it's where they invented the whole, like we don't want to shave all of the vagina because it looks like a child's, so we leave a strip to denote that they're an adult.
But oddly, again, they're very, very Christian, and a lot of them are very right wing or whatever. But
that's like America.
Yeah, but
the
though,
worst people are the right wing.
Yeah, but a lot of they've always been like pro-gay,
pro-sex,
trans-sex, forever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very weird country.
Because they're one of the countries that's actually been around more than 5 minutes. You only get these problems from countries that only have existed like for 300 years, like America.
Yeah, I mean, the pub that I grew up drinking in, which was in Four Weddings and a Funeral, the first pub I took ecstasy in. True? The exterior was the King's Arms in Amersham, and the interior was the Crown in Amersham. And in the King's Arms, beautiful Tudor building, was the first pub I took ecstasy in, by the way. And I can't remember my point. Anyway, I took drugs in an old pub. Okay, really they had a point.
Boring stories that go nowhere.
Yeah, there was a point, but I've forgotten it already. Fuck it. But yeah, I grew up in it. So the high street of the pubs we used to drink in is basically 16th century buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
the sofa's not very flattering.
I think it's the sofa. Yeah.
It's definitely the sofa.
It's not the lifetime
it's not the fact that I weigh 20 stone.
So
that looks a bit better.
Here's one question I thought of asking you. Do you cook on your channel because you like cooking, or is it just because you loved eating? It's like I love getting food to me in a way that I can control. Attention.
Yeah, I love attention.
Obviously, we're all mentally
ill. Don't have I don't have the energy and the wherewithal and the give a shit to put in my dues to learn to become a stand-up comedian, which is what we were talking about before. I already knew how to cook a bit.
There we go.
So it was just like
natural.
And I'm good at talking shit. I've been I get told relentlessly that I should be a stand-up comedian. But I'm never going to be one because it requires hard work.
Well, I used to annoy people. in pubs. I used to stand up and try and explain, and they're like, sit down, you don't do comedy. I'm like, oh, God, yeah, for years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're both mentally ill, kind of want attention. I get loads of anxiety as well. I don't know why the fuck anyone listens to it.
I mean, they don't really.
No, but look at them now, yeah. Unbelievable, that. Lazy, if anything.
I know. And no one's actually talked in the chat for like 20 minutes.
I know, they're fucking around. They've probably got 10 tabs open. I don't know, they're watching someone play a fucking game.
You should just do what Napo does and just broadcast on so many things at once that no one can actually say that no one's watching.
Yeah, because I've got
always claim
10,000 listeners on LinkedIn right now.
You can always claim that they're listening somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I know there's only one person watching on YouTube, but there's 5,000 listening on Squiggle or whatever, some other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people will watch this back. But very
I don't.
Very annoying though, because that isn't many people. Hack's come all this way for you. He came here.
And I tweeted about it as well. And I actually have people who follow me.
Yeah, no one follows me. It's disgusting. I even tweeted on my real account though, not my other one. I've got some followers on there. Unbelievable.
Just copy Chadden or someone, just just for the extra visibility. So, where are we now? What are we doing?
I don't know. Oh, don't do that for fuck's sake. Do you know I did that when I was a young man?
Uh-huh.
And then all my teeth point this way now.
I'm probably older than you.
I don't think so. I'm Hollywood 21, but I'm really old. I'm Hollywood 21. These pigs don't know. By the end of the night, he's going to find out I'm nearly 50.
Really?
No.
Okay, good. You seem like you're about my age.
Yeah, probably. We're about the same age.
What, coming on 40?
Coming on 40, yeah. No, I was ordering Mexican because Pizza Hut's app can fuck up. Oh, you ordered Mexican food? Okay, is that why you're not talking? Hey, Kelly, go retweet this. Tag people in it. Tag humans in it.
You know it's a good show when people are begging for tweets.
No, I don't really care. I'm just having a nice time sat down, to be honest.
I mean, this is my favourite way to be.
Do you know what'll be more popular? When we pile in piss later and turn on Twitch. So we get the pigs in there. Yeah. The pigs on Twitch, love it.
Are we on Twitch now?
No, this is just YouTube.
This is YouTube. Oh,
yeah. Actually, I could have put this onto Twitch as well at the same time.
I mean, you can actually make money doing it that way, whereas you make nothing on YouTube.
Can I add in? I think I can add in Twitch. Yeah, let me add in Twitch. That was dumb of me. I should have done Twitch at the same time.
I mean,
I'll do Twitch. I can do it. I'm going to waddle over here because I have a mouse. I know. Next time I'm getting a wireless mouse.
Move this over here so you don't knock it off with your great big fat southern arse.
And another thing as well, you used to have a bloody nice arse, and now it's just a misshapen fucking mess.
Oh, I don't even really have one.
Hey, you're on Twitch?
We're on Twitch now.
That's how easy it is.
Yay.
I forgot. Do you know why? Because I forgot to upgrade my StreamYard plan, and then I did it, and then I can.
Well, the thing with Twitch as well is Twitch automatically sends like fucking a thing out to everyone who follows you, whereas I don't think YouTube does that, does it?
Oh, the stream info is going to say I'm just testing mics, so it's fine. I can change that in real time.
I mean, we kind of are.
Oh, do you know who's going to kill himself when he finds out you're here?
Who?
Jamie Dykes.
Good.
Because he's been saying for 18 months we need to go out for a drink with Hack, right? Ever since the Andrews thing.
Literally.
Does he get off his ass?
Literally all I've ever done is bully him.
I mean, he is well, so I think it's...
He's well, she's little and skinny and just, I don't know. He just is a human embodiment of a sidekick.
So he took a picture of his legs once, right? His legs are like this, and his socks are up here. I don't know what's going on down there.
I don't trust men who don't have a bit of fucking girth to them. And
he drinks all. If I drank like that, I would literally be 25 stone.
Oh, I don't even drink really. I mean, I don't drink now, but just drinking every day. Jesus, there's better ways to get those calories.
OGM's in the house again. How you doing, OGM? What's going on today? Who's streaming? Why aren't they in here? Is your son? If your son's streaming, tell him there's no such thing as a Canadian Army to come in.
Does this do all of the things? Oh yeah, you got like a little twist. I need to get this. This is good. I pay for streaming.
It's free, but you can upgrade.
Okay.
And if you upgrade, you can do loads more stuff and multi-stream and do HD stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah, it might be an idea actually. So I'm
that's right.
Doing a live stream cooking thing. Because I should have done one for 1,000. Because I think I did that, the surstrumming one.
Yeah.
Where I vomited everywhere. I need to do something else like that. Because I was going to do something for the 1,000 episode special and then just never bothered.
Well, I was going to say, because we don't see you stream too often, and normally you're just high or knackered and game for a bit and stop. You should definitely do a cooking thing. It would be...
Yeah. I just get bored. This is the problem I have with streaming. Yeah. It's the same problem that I have with doing comedy. It's the same problem I have with anything, is that I don't want to pay my dues.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit in a stream with 3 people.
Yeah.
And talking to myself because no one's chatting in chat. I want to be in with 500 people watching me.
Well, you can't just get that.
Well, you can.
You can if you ask, if you go and kiss Henry Phillips and go, Henry, when you finish the kitchen, will you raid into me, please?
But this is, because of Mishka and Doug and, all of the fucking dickheads who for some reason rate me enough to help me and stuff. I managed to go from 0 subscribers on YouTube to 200-300 on my first day.
Yeah.
And that was enough that said okay, now enough people are watching that I don't mind putting the episode. Ooh, who's playing Diablo 4? I want to play Diablo 4.
Oh, that's coming out soon.
Yeah, but it's only fucking in
beta,
super beta or something.
Yeah.
So I think is it only out for 4 days or 5 days or something on a beta?
They know more than I do.
Yeah, I really want to play Diablo 4.
Yeah, I want to start gaming again.
Well, Diablo 2 was my thing when I was a kid. I used to play Diablo 2.
First one was the mid-90s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Diablo 2 was the one which was online where it had a proper economy until it all got duped.
And then 3 was 10 years ago still?
3 was more of a arcadey version of Diablo. It was still good, but it was not really a Diablo game. And then obviously the Immortal came out, which is a fucking gacha, fucking money whoring thing, which is just pure evil. Time, but 4 should be good.
But this is what I like. The thing about it's a good vibe on Twitch, though. It's a good. They're a good bunch of people.
Yes, I like Twitch.
And OGM and Brett have helped me out a lot. And then there's all the people. Every week, almost, I'm finding a new streamer that I like. I'll go and watch for a while or whatever. And once a month, I get drunk and actually give money on Twitch, which might be tonight.
My biggest problem with Twitch is, again, like you say, if I'll sit on Twitch and when there's 10 people in there and everyone's chatting, I'll stream for 10 hours. But the second it gets down to 5 people and no one said anything for 10 minutes, I'm done. I'm just I'm just going to end stream. I'm bored. What you got to do is put a bit of fucking marker tape over the bit that tells you how many people are in there and just do what you need to do. Yeah. Make a fucking sandwich. Because people, all it takes is a few and then people realise you're doing it regularly. Yeah. And then they'll pop in. I can't believe I come in drunk sometimes at 2 a.m. and start Twitch streaming and dancing around in a ginger wig. Mm-hmm. And there's 20 people in there. I was making good money on Twitch when I was doing it. During lockdown, when I could be bothered. I was making about 20 people. I was making about, a couple £100 a month. Yep. Which was great. But the same with my Patreon. I was making good money on my Patreon for a bit, but then I just completely fucking stopped putting stuff on it. and then everybody stopped paying for
it. You need to get like a Vietnamese producer that's going to do all the work for next to nothing.
I need like somebody off of Fiverr.
They'll do all your social media for you. Mm-hmm. They'll say, "Hey, why don't we schedule all this and do this stream?" So you just sit in your chair.
Honestly, the one thing that I need is a producer. I just need a fucking producer.
I almost hired one, a Brazilian that lived in Brazil. Because it's cheaper, isn't it?
Sex slave.
Pretty much, but it's cheaper. Because it's like 6 to 1, the pound to the reais or whatever it is. So I could actually afford to pay them a couple of times a month. Why don't you do this for me and that for me? But they've always got fucking big ideas.
I need someone to edit as well because I fucking hate editing. You don't have to do that, you see, when you stream.
Yeah, but I'm going to do more pre-records though. When I want to do more pre-records where I might start editing again and do live streams and then a couple of offline stuff. I want to get people sat around here. I don't always want to do it live.
Like me, are you addicted to your own face when you stream?
Well, I don't normally on a big screen, and today I keep looking at me instead of the camera. Well, I should be looking at the camera.
That's like you should put the camera in front of us so that we can't help but look at the camera.
Yeah,
trying to look at ourselves.
I should have moved the TV around. It's too much.
I'm so bad for it. I just cannot stop looking at my own face when I'm streaming. I have to hide it.
I don't think I'll better get it at a good angle now. It might come here, and then I don't know.
I mean, this is
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's the first one I've done like this. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I'm a mess. I'm a sweaty mess.
I've had like 3 beers now, and I want real cigarettes. Quit since.
You don't need to smoke.
You say that, but it makes you look really cool.
For about 3 seconds, and then you're coughing, and then you're outside in the cold.
Coughing's in the morning. That's later.
Right.
They don't see that. You just look. Yeah, but that's where all the fun happens. Like every time I've got laid when I've been out, like every single time that I've had a one night stand, it has started
in the smoking area. Yeah.
Every single one, without fail. It's where all the whores are.
It's where they're pounding in the drinks and then going outside and the fresh air's hitting and they're taking a hit of the cigarette and then they're out of their minds and they're like, right, I need to suck a dick.
Yeah.
So it's I get it. Mm-hmm. I never smoked and I'm glad I didn't because I would have cancer by now and I also would have zero money. Zero.
Yeah.
Because I'd be on 60 a day.
I see. I'm lucky in that I don't. The only thing I get addicted to is food. Beth
Piner.
Okay, Beth. So now
that is good.
This is Beth who was here, right?
Yeah.
So right. Well, Beth can give me some tips because obviously Beth was here in the same position that I'm in now.
Crazy aging porn star.
Means that. Like, so does he like having his asshole licked?
Hey, Chrissy.
Does what's the deal, Beth? Like,
drugs.
How do I best satisfy him sexually later?
Drugs.
Because obviously, you were here, so you guys must have had sex.
Drugs.
So what do I need to do?
I was just committed fraud and stole a phone.
And Christina's here as well. Hi, Christina.
Oh, Christina.
Don't go to the toilet bowl.
Oh, we're going there first.
That's like the first place we're going, apparently.
We're going out for a nice dinner first, though, today. After this. Yeah. I could turn the lights on.
The one in that corner.
Yeah.
Something that
all I've got, because it's normally on a desk, I've just got this little ring light thing.
Be lit from above. Always from above.
Yeah. I'd have to get lighting for next time. Next time I'll get lighting, and I'll get a wireless mouse.
Christina, we were talking about you. Well, I was talking about you earlier when Kelly came in because we need to arrange that threesome with you and Kelly and the snakes.
He's up for it.
I'm game. I'm up for flying to. Where is it you're from again? Norway, Bolivia, somewhere?
Denmark.
That's the one.
I've been to Copenhagen.
I want to go to Copenhagen.
So I went to Sweden and I went to Copenhagen every time because we got a train across to Sweden. Yeah. But Copenhagen, we got pissed up and then an all-night pub. We said, when do you close? You go, when you guys want to leave? I'm like, 5 a.m. then? Good. And then we went to the Free State where they sell, drugs and all that stuff and got absolutely fucked up immediately. Good times had by all. But yeah, I'd go back to Copenhagen for sure. Nice place. It's pricey for the old beer, but worth it.
It's fine. Christina will go.
So yeah, if you go and have that three-way, I'll come and DJ the Dust Till Dawn soundtrack.
Oh, I thought that was like where you standard play both of them.
Yeah, well, it might as well. But also I'll do the It's a Dark Night as the snake's going around the place and up his ass and all that stuff. Yeah. I'll get a bit of fucking sunlight coming out of the clouds over there.
I know. Unbelievable.
Jesus, it's normally dark by this time. I'm getting weirded out by this. Yeah, we're getting a big. I could draw those fucking curtains, but maybe I should.
I don't look good in natural light.
But if I draw the curtains, will be too dark. Shall I go and draw on?
I look better in candlelight.
It's too light and it's too bright.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna try and sort out that lighting because I'm a professional.
Yeah, that pillow looks like my friend's dog.
What does?
That pillow. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I think the mic's have to like. Yeah, that's fine.
That's all right,
yeah, we're fine.
I've got lights, but they're not very bright. They might be in the wrong place.
Hello, everybody. How's your hand feeling, Beth? I saw the most recent picture.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd seen it.
Yeah, well, I did literally the same thing that she did, but with a blender. I was making pancake batter in a blender because it's the easiest way to do it.
It is.
And needed to clean it out. So I boiled the kettle, filled the blender up with boiling water, put the lid on top of it, and then was going to shake it just to clean it out. I knew that turning it on was a terrible idea. So I was just going to shake it to clean it out, but I accidentally caught the switch and turned it on.
Yeah.
And the lid blew off, and it fucking threw boiling water all over me, and it went all up my forearm. I had this big fucking blister, like from here to here, that I just peeled off in one go.
That's mental. Yeah,
I sent Beth a picture of it.
My friend microwaved some soup at work and got it out, and it blew up in her face. When she got it out, and she had these fucking things down her face. Unbelievable. So when I saw that, Betty, not that I'm good at getting medical attention, but didn't you like get a pad on that or something? Are you just leaving it? Like,
there's nothing you can do. I mean, you run it under cold water for
but that only works
deal with
immediately.
And then you just fucked, and then you just got a fucking massive blister to deal with.
You want to rub your face in that towel? Well, this one, no, you don't. This is Hack's towel for tonight. He doesn't know it yet, but this is your towel. It's clean and it's been drying on here, so it is clean.
Wait, instead of toilet paper,
if you want, yeah.
I had a friend who used to have a towel for the bathroom.
Oh, like a rag.
He just he had a rag. He never bought toilet paper.
Yeah, but I'm so
you just had to find a clean spot on the towel. It was fucking. I never shot at his house.
I mean, I understand if you live in the woods.
Oh no, he lived in the middle of.
You get a rag on a stick or something.
You just basically got a fucking towel that you had to find a clean spot for. It was fucking awful. Just stand there staring at this towel while I'm taking a piss, just like, oh my god.
You left it wild. It looks painful anyway, is what I wanted to say. Yeah. I'd seen it pop up 10 times, but I keep scrolling past it. It's so grim.
I'd lick it for you.
He would.
I would totally lick it.
But nice to see you, Chrissy. I'll be up for Scandinavia. So Sweden was fun, but this was 2013 as well. So the prices are probably like double. It was £9 a pint in Sweden.
That's like LA prices.
But 7 in Copenhagen. So I think that'll probably be like £15 and £13 or something like that.
I mean, if I go over to visit Chrissy, I don't think we're ever going to be leaving the house, to be fair.
Don't need to. She's already drugged up. She ain't got to put any of them in a drink. Pilled up already. Mm. Laid down with back pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Covered in snakes.
Can't go anywhere. Yeah, can't get away.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell, he says. No.
Am I already better at this than Jamie?
Yes.
Can we all just agree that Jamie's
terrible? Yeah, I've been saying for Jamie doesn't leave his house. He does 5 open mics a year, calls himself a comedian.
That's what when I was in my 20s, that's what I used to do. I'd go and do 2 or 3 shows a year, and then I'd spend the rest of my time making me look like a comedian on MySpace.
Well, it's still to be honest with you though, that goes a long way. If you can get a good picture from the right place and use it as a profile
picture of me on, obviously with the mic, yeah. God,
it's a good
fucking cringe.
It's the people that I just want to. If guns were legal here, I would have walked into an open mic in Bristol with an AR-15 by now and just fucking done it.
I think there was a picture back in the day.
Just done it.
Stood on stage with a mic with a fedora on, like fucking.
Well, I had
literally, and my entire set was rape jokes.
Yeah,
the entire.
There's a comic I know who's just made the jump to pro, and I was having this conversation with him the other day about headshots and stuff. He's like, "What do you do?" Because you can't be having the mic is boring. Do you want to be zany though and wrap the cord around your neck and go?
Or do like heavy metal fucking thing where you just like hold it by the fucking actual end of the microphone. And just like, yeah.
I don't know. I think we got to the point.
My fingers into my eyes.
Yeah, or just like an arty one sat by a tree with no mic either.
I think I've even got. The best photo I ever took, which was for my comedy album that I never made, which was me with my face like over a Scrabble board.
Yeah. Words, see?
With the words, but every single word was something that you totally shouldn't ever say. like the N word.
okay, I like it. No, I like it. No, it wouldn't go anywhere now, but I like it.
I think I had to delete it off Facebook, but it
was the Jews.
It was just there was something about Jews, like burn the Jews.
I like it.
And the N word.
I like it.
Rape baby.
I like it.
All the most offensive words you can think of laid out on the Scrabble board, and then just my little face with my bleached blonde hair over it, with my I'm a comedian.
Agreed.
Like Andy Ferrotto at the bottom. Yeah. I used to call myself Andy Ferrotto because I thought it was better than Baker. Phenomenal stuff.
Chrissy, the name, we're all friends with Tom on MySpace, wasn't it? Tom from MySpace who owned it?
Like so cringy. Like it's almost impossible to look back on my last 10 years without 15 years.
Yeah, but everything
without cringing.
Everything anyone's done beyond 6 months ago is disgustingly embarrassing.
Yeah, it really is.
I think. I'm glad that I didn't do any of this 10 years ago because I was mentally, and I would have just gone on and said the M word over and over again.
Yeah, well, that's basically what I did. I was just I'm actually, I'm not racist, so I'm allowed to say it.
In fact, I had an audio only podcast years ago where it's just me ranting for 10 minutes.
You definitely have a face for an audio.
I know, I do, yeah. And that. I did do an episode called The N-Word, and it was just 10 minutes of me talking about, is it okay to say it?
No.
Well, no, that's what the episode was about. Though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a really simple answer.
But it was it was 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it was at the time, it was
I'm not sure 6 years ago is long enough for that to be okay.
No, but I put that on the internet, and it got listens.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Yeah, there's loads of really racist people out there.
And people going, what's this about then?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gone now. It's gone. I've
Forever,
made it.
Hopefully.
The whole, where it was on the server, it's gone. It's not there. And I had to, because I woke up with a cold sweat about 6 months ago and was like, I really should make sure that's not on the internet.
Yeah.
But though, it was downloadable from SoundCloud. So there are people probably with that on their phone or PC from 2016.
I got cancelled when I went on the Stanhope podcast because we went out to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll bring this over.
Not been up there yet.
I know.
Yeah, you might not better hear hack for the last 10 minutes.
So I went to Phoenix, and me and Joby went out and got absolutely shit-faced around Phoenix.
Yeah.
And there was a girl there who I ended up sort of sleeping with. But I got out of my mind drunk, and she was a larger lady.
Woo.
And I didn't want to fuck her. I wanted to fuck her friend who I fucked before that I really liked.
That's a classic.
But the girl who wanted to fuck me was like Queen Bee of fucking Phoenix. She was like a musician. She was well regarded. Yeah. Everybody really liked her. She was really popular. And I got out of my mind on cocaine. I did 3 grams of cocaine. I did an 8-ball in a night. And she ended up taking me to bed with her and fumbling around. And I was out of my mind. I could not consent.
Yeah.
If things were reversed.
Yeah. Been there.
That would have been there. That was rape. And then, so basically, I told that story on the podcast to Doug, which, was a good story.
Yeah.
And then basically her and all her friends and whatever basically cancelled Doug's Patreon, fucking said they were never listening to Doug, cancelled the death pool, sent a really nasty email to Doug about how him and me are just buddies.
Yeah. But do you know what happened, though? Half of those friends resubscribed the next fucking month when they missed it, yeah. So that fucking bullshit. Yeah, I've seen it at such low levels of comedy. A friend of mine did a roast battle, and they posted this clip online, and it was a really funny joke, but it's pretty offensive and all that. And one local grandmother of comedy in Bristol, I won't say her name, but she's a pig, commented underneath it, excuse me, I've got children like that or whatever. And it was a big thing, how dare you joke about this? And then another one of my friends got into a massive argument about it, and he was saying, well, yeah, or whatever, but she was openly doing this on this comedy club page, and I started writing, and I've never really got involved in that stuff. I wrote a note thing like this. If I had posted that, half the city would have bows and arrows. I went to post it, and the fucking place gave in and deleted the whole post because they didn't want the drama.
Yeah.
But it's just, why are people doing that though? Why would you want to make the effort to go and?
Well, the problem was she's like a musician and a singer, and everybody just loved the fuck out of her. She was friends with Bingo.
She's gonna die in a bath at 37.
Mate, well, she had what I now am starting to get, which is diabetes eyes, which is when you start getting the dark corners.
Right.
There when you're really fat and you start getting slightly dark corners to your eyes because your eyes are a bit sunken because you're a big fat disgusting mess. I'm getting that now. She had that at the time. And like, you know, I'm just like, oh, fuck you. I'm a big fat guy. You're a big fat girl. This is not going to work. We're not going to, parts won't touch. But
were you bigger then?
No, I was probably smaller then, to be fair. I'm probably about as big now as I've ever been. We're not far off.
Are you all right for a bit?
I'm all right for a minute, yeah.
Smash this one. We'll go and get some pizza in a bit.
Oh, pizza. That'll help.
Oh, there we go. Well, you're trimmer than I expected. I knew, but I thought he'd lost weight online recently. I thought I'd noticed that.
It's not the best way to lose weight online. You don't do a lot of moving.
But there we go. Yeah, but yeah, he's much trimmer than I expected. I was literally sat here going, "How big is he?" Because is there enough room here? And I'm like, "Do I have to set
I
this
had
up?"
a similar thing when I went to America for the first time. When I went to when I saw Jack and Dino and Ronnie Putnam, and I knew they were big, and they both waited for me at the airport in LA. And you know that picture of the two guys on the motorbikes, on the little tiny motorbikes, they were bigger than them, and they both. And I'm like, oh shit, I've never felt skinnier in my entire life. These guys are amazing. It's
always nice when you meet people that are just weight. They look like they're going to die now.
I never meet many people who are fatter than me. So when
you're not that big. You're not that big, really.
Really?
I mean, you walk up the road today and you see more. I've seen bigger police ladies than you, trying to waddle up a doorstep, ringing a bell. There was one when I was a kid, because we always used to upset the police when we were young. Now I'd never do it, but back in the day, I mean, I pissed up police cars in front of police before and got away with it. From just talking my way out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been put in police cars probably about 10 times in my life, but I've never been charged.
But they used to go in like the Tesco garage and get free sandwiches and stuff, because they'd always, they turn up when there's trouble and stuff. And I remember one night and I called a WPC porker. I was like, wait, when they were called WPC, I said, where are you going, WPC? She had Monster Munch and all free, because they get them on the slide. They get free kebabs and all that as well, you'll notice.
Because they want the police to
get around when they need to come and kick someone's head in for it.
Want them to be there at all. It's like, we give police free food, so we have police around.
I got to tell you though, Manchester, they respond fucking quick. You'll hear sirens.
Isn't on the Manchester police like quite well known for being sort of similar to the Met in that they've had historic issues, and one's just got to put in prison for rape. Yeah,
but though, in general, when there's city shit to do with, they're there quickly. If some dickhead's beating someone up, there's 6 cars there. They're getting pretty good at that kind of stuff. I saw one last week. I can't say much more on air right now, but I saw a fight in the Northern Quarter last week, and I was half involved with it. Not the fight, but just, interacting with the police and all that stuff.
You lie down as a witness or something?
Yeah, but yeah. Which I've never done or been or wanted to do.
Grass.
I grassed you up. Hey, if you're one of the gangs that's shipping cocaine into England right now, I've snitched on you.
You see the Takeshi 6ix9ine thing where he got his head kicked in?
No, but so it doesn't. Funny.
Takeshi 6ix9ine, the guy, fucking got done for snitching and whatever. Yeah. He was in LA Fitness, on the
Stairmaster.
Yeah, and basically they dragged
being old gangster.
They dragged him into the toilets and just beat the ever-loving fuck out of him. And now his bodyguard, who was conveniently not around at the time, has basically said to all the people who beat him up, like, meet me behind the school sheds and we'll have a proper fight. I mean, I wasn't there when I really was supposed to be, but now I'm going to look like a...
What's happened to America? In the 90s, they would have just shot them at a traffic light.
Yeah.
They would have just fucking 2-packed them right there. Now it's just, we're going to beat you up in a fucking LA Fitness.
We need to book a table for this pizza.
I don't know. You look at that. But he's 6 early on a Friday. We might get away with it.
It is early.
Is your heart set on that pizza place now?
I'm kind of now I've seen it. I want to go there and eat pizza. Hang on. Glum-faced Paddy McGuinness breaks silence after Top Gear acts confirmed.
Oh, they're cancelling it, aren't they?
They're cancelling Top Gear.
Because Freddie Flintoff had an accident. I haven't watched it for about 15 years.
Where is he dead?
No, he just had an accident. I don't know.
Well, isn't that the whole point of Top Gear?
Well, didn't Jeremy Clarkson just invent the Falklands again, and Hammond went into a coma and all that? So that was when it was good.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s.
It's like fucking, remember the fucking Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Like early Mythbusters before they actually had a health and safety guy. And they just did mental shit.
Oh, let's blow this up and see if let's see if you can build a nuclear bomb out of a bottle of bleach.
Thank you, Kelly. Yes, you did. I've just seen.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much.
My stomach's proper chill.
If you've got this information yet, do you want to call him?
that's what I was doing.
We could book the table on air, couldn't we?
We could do that.
Bring him up.
What was it called again? Das Capital.
I have no idea, but it's right over the road. We're 5 minutes from there as well. So, just say, have you got room for two big shots that are coming in?
Oh, I was big cunts.
We're coming in early because we're famous. You get us a little table in the corner and some ladies to bring us a pizza.
I don't know. It's Dom Italia.
That fucking pizza looks great.
I know it does. That's what as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want it in my face.
It's not Domino's, is it?
Do you want to say what? Like quarter to 6?
It's 6 now.
Oh, yeah, mate. Do we need to book a table or just two people for about maybe
important people?
I don't know, 6:45.
Nice and early, should be right.
7, sometime like that.
Yeah, we're close by to important people. Come on, you can do it.
That's fine, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We should have done that.
6:45.
We should have done that on speakerphone.
Yeah, just Baker's.
We should have done speakerphone.
Baker.
Candlestick maker.
Yeah, Baker, Baker, Andy Baker.
Another fat guy cooks.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
All right, cheers, man. We'll see you soon.
Come back to bed now. I've got the pizza done.
7:15.
7:15. There we go. Well, we're eating in 45 minutes, guys. So we're going to leave in like half an hour, I guess.
Yep.
So we've got some beers. My worry is, though, do I need to get more beers in for later? Because there's only a few in there now.
Get some on the way back.
But I don't know what time we'll come in.
Just fucking, what's the name? Postmates it or Uber Eats it or whatever.
They've got one. Do you know what they've got up here? They've got one called Beer Livery.
Yeah, but where do they deliver to when you get delivered to here? Where can you get them to?
Here.
As in to the door of your flat.
Yeah. I had a bloke I had like a guy in a van at 3 a.m. when I first moved here, overcharging me for 4 Kronenberg or whatever it was. I'm more tempted when we go. Let's go 5 minutes earlier. I'll go, or you sit because you don't want to walk too much.
Yeah,
I'll go the road and get some beers before we go. God, look at my stupid face.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll just before we go,
Okay,
I'll run over.
If we finish podcasting at like
20 past, yeah.
Yeah.
The shop is 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be back in 7.
I can have a quick power wank.
You can have a power wank.
Yeah.
I'll come back with loads of beers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind what you drink? Because what they've got over there, they've got these little Brooklyn pills in the cans, which are quite nice.
Perfect.
Good. Yeah. I'll get like loads of them.
Okay.
And then we'll go and eat pizza together and have a nice. We're going to discuss business and snake threesomes.
We're not going to come back after that, are we? We'll probably just go straight.
No, we'll go straight out. Yeah, some pizza. Yeah, I'll just go out, get beers, come back, pizza, and then we'll start with a toilet bar with Northern Quarter.
Your pizza's going to have extra gluten in it.
I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to take Imodium. This is my trick. It's not medication. Never been to the doctor about it. I pre-game Imodium. Yeah, and I get the instants as well because it's instant and they're minty. Like I'm motting out a little.
I mean, I have to take my lansoprazole, so it's not. It's basically the same thing. But
I'm such a cool guy. I have to fucking take Imodium before I go anywhere ever.
You ever like been fucking a girl and then just like had explosive diarrhea while?
No, but right after.
Right, yeah.
Or one of those ones where you spend all night like in the bed or whatever. And you've just met them, and it's like I don't want to go and they've got an ensuite, and you don't want to go in there now.
Ruin the toilet.
So you have to hold it in for like 7 hours, and then you go in, and they go downstairs to get drinks or whatever, and then you can just go.
Yeah.
What I need is to carry around with me like a little mini air freshener as well.
There's little poo sprays that you just spray.
Yeah, or even like a little Lynx or something. Do you know? Just to give it a something else.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Because
streaming on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. Wow.
Technically, I'm not allowed to do this on Twitch at the same time now because once you're in a fit. But what are they going to do?
I don't think they care when you've only got about 6 followers.
I break DCMA rules every time I wear a ginger wig on it, and they didn't do anything. So fuck Twitch.
Yeah. Fuck Twitch.
It is rather disappointing though, because later on when we come in, if I put a ginger wig on when I come in, we'll get more people in there just because I've got a ginger wig on.
We could get a blow-up pool.
Yeah.
Like, we could do like a little hot tub stream.
That, I think, would be good. I said that to Jamie. I'd rent a log cabin in like Wales and live stream a hot tub stream. I think that would get more view, even if it is people that want to come around and.
Can you show your nipples on Twitch if you're a dude?
I did the other week, but I think they'll have a problem with it. I think sexual stuff is off the table. Although, yeah, I think there's an original clip with me, Jamie, and Brett getting our tits out on YouTube, which was quite good.
I used to do it all the time on my Twitch. No one
but it's getting, I don't want to do it a lot. I think I did it.
You don't want to be that's the thing that you're known for.
I think I did it at 4 a.m. last Wednesday or something like that. I got my tits out on Twitch. Because what I've been doing, I get this weird energy after drinking sometimes. I'll stream at midnight and I finish at 5. And it's mental. It's mentally. I'm prancing around in a ginger wig on the internet, Andy. I don't want attention.
Wait. Where does the ginger wig come from?
Do you know Amaranth? Yeah, well, I've got Manaranth. So if I put a ginger, I want one Indian simp in my chat giving me 78 gift subs. That's all I want. Convince one.
Yeah, buy my bathwater.
Yeah. Just one.
My bathwater. You don't buy my bathwater.
I used to fart in the bath, and I remember being really excited when I was a kid. I remember being really excited when the bubbles burst. That's when you smell the fart. That used to make me. You
actually need the line that you leave. If you get out of the bath and it the tide.
Gingers are alluring.
The tide line of the bath. You need boat cleaner to get that out of the bath once I've been in one.
Well, I think it was Rogan that actually made a good description. You're making a cup of ass tea. That's your.
Who is it who said that? Someone said hot tubs are just you turn the bubbles off in a hot tub and it's just a bath with friends.
yeah, I can't remember who it was. I think I've heard it as well. It's a great line.
Ever since somebody said that to me, I'm really against hot tubs now. I just I want to get in a hot tub because when I was in America,
they're great.
I was in America a couple of years ago.
They're great.
Me, fucking Joby, about 3 other comedians, a few girls, all in this big hot tub together, all naked, and it's this is all fun and exciting, and we're all badasses. It's we're all just in a bath together. It's just and I just pissed. So I'm assuming somebody else did. I'm going to
tell. Jamie's currently grieving, but I'm going to tell him more on YouTube now.
Okay.
Hot tubs are great. First I went to New York. I got a Best Western in Queens. It's the only hotel I could afford, right? But when we went in the room, there was a fucking hot tub in the floor. We didn't know that. It was mental. On the 11th floor next to a project, cars are on fire. I'm not joking. You're scared walking past the place with a suitcase. So is this racist or am I just terrified of getting set on fire?
No, I just
But Manhattan's like a walking city. So after walking all day, you sit in the hot tub, couple of beers, order a pizza to your room, and then you're out on the piss. It was phenomenal. Yeah, so they are cheesy and cringy and dirty and baths with friends. I kind of want to go to a log cabin with some friends and get in a hot tub, though.
I don't want to go to a log cabin on my own.
No, with 5 or 6 funny people with some drinks and hopefully 2 or 3 of them are female.
We could just get in the bath. Have you got a bath?
There's one in that bathroom. Yeah, I've never got it.
Have a bath.
That would get you. That is disgusting, though.
We could just get a load of straws while we're out. That thing where you pinch the straws and then connect them together to make a super long straw. And then we could do that, poke them under the water, and just blow bubbles.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a hot tub, and we could play Spot the Submarine.
All right, I'm in. If we find drugs, that's what we're going to do.
I think
at 3 a.m.
in a bath together is
well, first of all, we're flooding the fucking downstairs.
Well, there's not going to be any water in that bath. The only water in that bath is going to be sweat. After about 2 minutes.
Downstairs are going to be having water out the light fittings at 4 a.m. whilst 2 coked up idiots.
Coked up fat cunts aside of bath.
No,
it's a joke. We're not really gay. It's just funny.
Listen, it's. I agree with you. This sofa isn't flattering. I don't think I look like that normally.
No,
when I'm sat here.
I think it's
I think I'm normally look like this.
Oh, you have it so it's mirrored. Look.
Oh yeah, didn't realise. I thought I normally look like there's no belly. Yeah, that's what I look like when I'm sat. When I'm slumped.
I look terrible everywhere, but
No, but I think it suits you though.
Thanks. Well, looking terrible.
Yeah, but I know that sounded bad, but. You look like you look. That's the thing, though. People look at you all the time. You only see you. No, you don't. You only see yourself every now and then.
I'm addicted to looking at myself. I look at myself in the mirror.
So I'm more looking at you on the screen than me. But this is the danger. If you see podcasts where they've got a monitor, if girls go in there, female comics, it's constantly like.
Oh yeah.
Now, is that because we've set a commandment of male standards and they need to look good for us?
No, it's because all women are completely conceited.
And they're literally thinking, how can I suck the next rich man off?
Yeah, all women do is just play with their hair and just look for a dick to suck that has the biggest amount of zeros after his bank balance. I mean, that's it, really.
Yeah, true.
And you know who's great? Andrew Tate. Love that guy.
In fact, I can shave my head. Chrissy, I still owe you a haircut. If I shave my head on this podcast, I might be able to pull out of Tate. But he's in shape, though. That's the one thing, that he's in good shape.
Yeah, but he's also bald.
So he is very bald.
Very bald.
And his face goes out like this.
He's got like a no chin. He's got like a zero fucking jawline, which so do I, but I wear a beard nicely to cover it.
I kind of want him to get out of prison and make $5 million, though. I don't know why. There's something about it. I just want him to come.
He's still in prison, though.
I want him to get out. Like, Mike Tyson went to prison for rape. He came out, they gave him a cartoon and a one-man show. That's what Hollywood gave him.
Such a good show
right?
as well.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson Mistress is like my favorite fucking show.
Amazing.
So fucking good. The Cormac McCarthy episode is like fucking amazing.
Phenomenal.
Norm fucking McDonald as the pigeon as well.
And I got to tell you, his one-man show was good.
Oh, really?
It's a really good he's there with a PowerPoint telling you about his life. It's like, fucking hell, man. And
I just don't know if he's like Busey, though, where like does he get the thing that he's in? Or do they just have you seen Gary Busey Pet Court?
I mean, Gary Busey's mentally ill, though, right?
Have you watched Pet Court?
No.
It's basically Judge Judy, but about pets with Gary Busey as the judge. It's amazing.
What is it, like whether or not you're going to kill the monkey or who gets the monkey?
No, it's like, this monkey like raped this monkey threw shit on my friend's car and they want to sue me for whatever. And then,
we're going to give you $500.
And it's just so nonsensical. And
isn't he just got a brain injury, but they keep him on?
He had a bike accident, didn't he, or something? Wasn't it a bike accident?
And now he's a laughing stock of Hollywood. He's walking on the road firing guns and stuff.
Yeah, I like Gary Busey.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how they treat them mentally ill, though, isn't it? You go mental. They go, look at him, let's laugh at him. He's like, well,
give him a show. It's like, what's his name? Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't he have a serious? Is he the one with a massive car accident where a lorry hit him?
I think so. I think as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I think a lorry also hit the car he was in, and he had brain damage forever.
Yeah,
which is always interesting. That's wild times.
Yeah. Should we wrap this up now?
We're gonna. That's what I was thinking. The same thing. We're gonna wrap up.
I feel like this
hey, pigs. We're gonna go and eat pizza. I'm gonna get beer first. He's gonna have a power wank. Keep your eye out though. We'll do some Twitter stuff, and also later on we'll probably get on Twitch. All right. So why don't you fuck off? Leave me alone. I look. This looks nice at night. All these
buttons.
What? See if there's any presets on there. No. These have presets. I can't turn them off.
Or do you want to just end the broadcast?
No. That I have to do it on there. I'm going to take a picture of that because it looks good. Also, all you need to go away. But to end it, what I need to do is waddle towards the camera because I haven't got a wireless mouse. Lean over like this. Look. I've got to waddle over it. Look at this. Oh God, the arse cracks there. Get out of it. I know. The tea. Yeah. And I've got to get on my knees for you. Thanks for hanging out anyway, you goddamn idiots. But later on, look out for Twitch, and you might see some weird shit, including getting in a bath on cocaine. Cocaine is only a joke.
It looks like you got hands for ears.
Well, that is quite funny. Yeah. Look at that.